And hello and good evening and welcome to Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark as OKC Comets Baseball is on the air here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com or on the iHeartRadio app. Welcome everybody on the Valley Sports Live and the MLB TV here on the channel. Daniel Voles here at beautiful Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Producer and engineer back at our 1340 studios is the YouTuber. The Comets are taking on the Salt Lake Bees, the AAA parent club of the Angels. Comets coming in at 64-38. Salt Lake at 51-51. Bobby Miller, who just came back from the Dodgers, got sent back down to OKC. He will start for the Comets. He is 2-3 with a 3.52 earned run average. So we've had some changes to the roster than what we had planned. We'll tell you why in just a second. George Clayson will start for the Bees. He's 6-5, a 3.43 earned run average. We will get this game underway in just a minute. It's time for the Dodgers report. Los Angeles Dodgers yesterday took down the Cincinnati Reds by a final score of 1-0 in extras. Evan Phillips got the win. It was 8-3. Josh Starmount, who has been with the AAA Reds, which is Louisville, he got the loss, his first loss, 0-1 in the big leagues. RBI single for Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers. Blake Snell, 6 innings, 4 hits, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Did not factor a decision. Phillips, 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. He improved to 8-3. Dustin May picked up a 1-2-3 bottom of the 10th to earn his first save of the year, the only run scored. Dodgers will take on the Reds tonight. Tyler Glasnow for the Dodgers, Nick Martini for the Reds. Dodgers also made a lot of changes on the list. Let's talk about the changes since we were last with you from today. Of course, this is from Sunday. This was after the game Sunday. Brusdar Graterol was called up from Oklahoma City. Alexis Diaz was optioned Oklahoma City. Chucky Robertson went to AA Tulsa. Esteri Ruiz is up with Oklahoma City. Dave Pollock's gone down to AA Tulsa. Zach Jackson got called up. Optioned Bobby Miller to Oklahoma City. Designated Hunter Fiducia and Seth Brown for assignment. Frank Rodriguez got promoted from AA Tulsa to AAA Oklahoma City. Same with Austin Gauthier. Chris Newell got called up to AA Tulsa along with Ryan Lesko. Carlos Rodriguez, Hunter Fiducia, Seth Brown was placed on outright assignment waivers. And Miles Mastrobuoni, Joe Hudson got traded to the Twins for first baseman Michael Ford. And Michael Kopech has been put on the 15-day injured list. So we wish Joe Hudson good luck, as that was not the team I wanted. So we wish Joe Hudson good luck with the Twins organization as we are getting ready for tonight's game. As you look at these starting lineups, a lot of players gone from Oklahoma City. Hopefully Hunter Fiducia comes back. Really would suck to lose him, especially with the trade deadline being this week.
And now, your Oklahoma City Comets.
Glad to see Bobby Miller back. His stats with Oklahoma City this year. Bobby Miller, I think his last appearance was with Los Angeles Dodgers.
Leading off for Salt Lake.
Nelson Rada, 215 average, 4 homers, 12 RBIs, batting left. Because I got a fly that's in the way. Hold on, let me kill it. Sorry about that.
No, that's foul.
That's a bunt foul. We're underway at 7:06. Next pitch. That's high. So we have not seen Bobby Miller in action with the Comets this year for a while. His first game coming out of the All-Star break for the Comets. 73 degrees, partly cloudy skies, winds blowing out the center field at 4 miles an hour. Carl Dixon, the home plate umpire. Eric Summerskill at first. Freddie Ferguson at second. Joe McDonald is at third base. Just underway, top of the first here in Oklahoma City. 1-1 is a pop-up. The shortstop is there. That would be Jordan Thompson. He'll make the catch for the first out of the inning. The defense for the Comets from left to right will go. Chris Aline, Esteri Ruiz making his team debut, and right fielder John Rhodes. Third baseman is David Bodie, shortstop Jordan Thompson. Second baseman Armando Alvarez. First baseman Mike Ford making an appearance. And the catcher is Frank Rodriguez. Of course, Ryan Ward is now the DH. Defense for the Bees from left to right goes David Calabrese, Nelson Rada, and Tucker Flint. Third baseman is Anthony Rendon. Shortstop Chad Stevens, Caleb Ketchup at second, Nico Cavadas at first, and Anthony Morine, the catcher. Austin Gauthier not playing tonight.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 9, David Calabrese.
David Calabrese, batting .273 average, 5 homers, 35 RBIs, batting left. First pitch for Bobby Miller. That's fouled away. Haven't seen Bobby Miller in action with Oklahoma City. Of course, he's been up with most of the year with Los Angeles, the Dodgers. Ball in. That's ball 2.
That's a ball.
Outside ball 3. Bobby Miller did get the win in relief in his last start with the Dodgers. Nice for him. First time Salt Lake has come to Oklahoma City as that's fouled away. Last time these two teams met was at the ballpark at America First Square in Salt Lake City.
That's ball 4.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6,
Ball 4.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch for Bobby Miller is called for a strike.
0-1.
.266 average for Anthony Rendon. He is a 2019 All-Star. 3 homers, 37 RBIs with the Bees this season. Batting right. I think he's been going back and forth between the Halos and the Bees in Salt Lake, as that's a fly ball to right field. Rhodes will take a couple of steps forward, will make the catch for the second out of the inning. And here's Tucker Flint. 262 average, 11 homers, 56 RBIs for Tucker Flint, batting left. For the first, not in time. Comets in their home whites today. Comets across the front in blue scripted letters with a baseball shooting comet underneath the logo. Red numbers on the front, blue numbers on the back. White pants, blue hats and brims. OKC in diagonal letters with a baseball baseball comet shooting through the letter K on the front. First home game for the Comets out of the All-Star break. They've been spending the last 9 games on the road, so it's nice to be back home in our beds. We got here early yesterday morning, at 6 this morning, while we were traveling from Reno. There's a ground ball. This should be a force out. And that is a force out to end the top of the first. So no runs, no hits, and a runner left. Go to the bottom of the first inning. It is no score between the Bees and the Comets. George Clayson, the starter for the Bees. Remember, Salt Lake gave the Comets a lot of grief.
Leading off here tonight, the
Jordan Thompson, 257 average, 6 homers, 27 RBIs, batting right. First time he's leading off this season. That's called first strike. Called first strike. Sorry if I'm not commentating. I'm having waffles in my mouth, so please bear with me. Next pitch.
That's out.
Inside. Bees are in their gray jerseys, Salt Lake across the front in black scripted letters with a yellow outline. As that is fouled away. I don't think they have anything on the front. I'll have to go back and look. That's a ground ball to center field for a base hit. Black numbers on the front, black numbers on the back, gray pants, black hats, and brims.
Nope, that's inside.
Inside for ball one, 245 average, 12 homers, 41 RBIs for David Bodie, batting right. That's a line drive caught for the first down the bottom of the first. Esteury Ruiz, making his team debut, no home runs, no average, and all that. Played on Sunday with Double-A Tulsa.
0-1's the count.
Acquired in a trade from the Athletics, that's fouled away. Esteury Ruiz from the Dominican Republic, wearing number 1. Of course, he's with the Comets in real life. Swing and miss, strike 3, 2 away here in the first.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Mike Ford, first pitch called for a strike. With St. Paul, batting .226, 12 homers, 41 RBIs. Batting left.
He's safe.
So I'm going to miss strike 2.
0-2's the count. Ball 1.
It's ball 1. Another broken bat. Now on the first, no runs, a hit, and a runner left. We go to the second, no score.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the designated hitter, Werner Blakely.
200 average, no homers and RBI for Blakely, batting left. There's a fly ball to deep right field. Center fielder under it will make the catch. That would be Ruiz. One away in the second.
Chad Stevens.
Chad Stevens, 273 average, no homers, 15 RBIs, batting right. Salt Lake gave the Comets a lot of grief at the ballpark in America First Square. Only meeting these two teams will meet here in Oklahoma City. Salt Lake coming off a series against Albuquerque as that's fouled away. Here's the next pitch.
Ball one.
Now low ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
It's fouled away. Miles Mastroboni, who was acquired in a trade, now traded to the Twins. So we wish Miles Mastroboni and also Joe Hudson good luck with the organization. That's called for strike 3 despite it hit him. This is the player that really destroyed the Comets, the dangerous Nico Cavadas. Up for a strike. .213 average, 6 homers, 46 RBIs, batting left. I have one other person watching. Hello. Fouled away. .02. Way low, ball one. That's called for strike 3. That will end the second. Top of the second. 1, 2, 3 goes Salt Lake in a scoreless tie. So Bobby Miller picking up right where he left off after getting a win with the Dodgers. Ryan Ward, 226 average, 16 homers, 57 RBIs, batting left. Ryan Ward normally would be the first baseman, but he is the designated hitter tonight. Layson's first pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. 9 RBIs and a double in his last 10 games for Ryan Ward. That's coming out of the break. Of course, he played on Sunday in Reno. Comets' next road trip will be in El Paso, the final meeting with the Chihuahuas, which they've had a lot of players change since we last saw them. That's fouled away. Whereas tonight will be NXT in addition to college football we will have later tonight. That's a ground ball to the shortstop, and he will not make a play, and that will be a base hit for Ryan Ward.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Armando Alvarez.
Another former Twin, Armando Alvarez, 186 average with the Comets and with St. Paul, as he wouldn't let me get to the damn stats, for heaven's sakes. I'm going to find him. There he is. With between OKC and St. Paul, batting 186 with 9 homers, 30 RBIs. Hits a line drive to right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Bounce all the way off the wall. Rounding third and possibly scoring is Ward. It's an RBI double for Armando Alvarez, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Comets here in the second. Did not take long for Armando Alvarez to bang that one in the right field. And now John Rhodes, who's been with Oklahoma City for most of the season, started the year with AA Tulsa, flies out to center field, which, once again, with 220 average, 3 homers, 9 RBIs for Rhodes. And that's going to go to center field. Will he tag up? The throw to Alvarez is not in time, so it's a sack fly to allow Alvarez to score. Here's Chris Saline, 220 on average, 10 homers, 26 RBIs. He did not play on Sunday in the series finale in Reno. Last appearance was on Saturday. Did not play Sunday. He played on Saturday. That's called for a strike. 6 runs in his last 9 games. Aline didn't play on Sunday. We'll show you what his stats were from Saturday in Reno. Saturday night in Reno. That's fouled away. We'll probably get to his stats when we get there. That is fouled away, trying to score the runner. At third, that would be Alvarez. And that's a ground ball over the first. There's the second out. He will, however, get an RBI because it will score a run. It's 2-0 Oklahoma City. That's RBI number 27 for Chris Aline. And now Frank Rodriguez making his Comets debut. He's been with AA Tulsa as he got he's making his team debut. Like I said, he's been with AA Tulsa. There's a ground ball over the first, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits. Or no, 2 runs, 3 hits, none left. We go to the third. The Comets are up 2-0 on Salt Lake. As here's Caleb Ketchup.
For Salt Lake, the second baseman, Caleb Ketchup.
191 average, no homers, 12 RBIs. He's batting right. Back to work for Bobby Miller, the first pitch. It's called for a strike.
0-1's the count.
This is the final series meeting between these two. As I said, they played in Salt Lake City, the ballpark in America First Squares. That swung on a miss for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
I'll actually need to go back and look to see who won that series between those two.
That's ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Comets took 4 of 6 at the ballpark in America First Square.
Batting 9, the catcher, Anthony.
That's caught, 1 away in the third. So Comets took 4 of 6 at the ballpark in America First Square in Salt Lake City. And Ryan, 216 average, 2 homers, 22 RBIs. Batting right. Here's the first pitch for Miller. That is a ground ball to right center field for a base hit. So, deja vu all over again when the Bees did this back in Salt Lake, in South Jordan.
The center fielder, Nelson Rada.
I'll bring up the top of the order for Nelson Rada. Rounded out his first time up, batting right. Or no, he called for a strike. Tried to bunt there, which I really question why he was bunting. Comets up 2-0 in the third against the Bees. Last night, Los Angeles Dodgers won 1-0 over the Reds in 10 innings. Over 5 with 2 strikeouts on Sunday for Rada at home against Albuquerque. This pitch. It's fouled away. Of course, we are on the last several days of July, which I'm going to be sad this month was over. I really had fun on my birthday not that long ago, and I appreciate everybody still sending me the late birthday wishes.
The left fielder, number 9, David Calabrese.
Walked this first time up. Don't know why they don't show the RBIs or the homers, but nevertheless. That's a fly ball to left field. That's going to go foul. Hi to the other 2 people. If you want to say hello, make sure you're respectful in the YouTube chat, so that way I can give you a proper shout out if you want to say hello to me. That's a pop up. That'll be Bodie who will be under it. He'll make the catch now in the inning. One left to board for the Bees. No runs a hit and a runner left. We go to the bottom of the third. It is 2-0 Oklahoma City over the Bees in the series opener between these two.
Leading it off,
Jordan Thompson, top of the order, due up. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Really hope that MLB The Show 26 can give the Comets some more jerseys. Like their alternate jerseys, the city jerseys and all that, yada yada yada, like what they had last year. So I would be fine with that. Here's a blooper to left field. That's going to be caught by the left fielder. One away in the third.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Bodie.
And here comes David Bodie. He's 0 for 1 tonight. First pitch is called for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Acquired free agency in 2024. That was last year. David Bodie. Swing and a miss, strike two.
0-2's the count. Ball.
That's low. Ball one. 1-2.
2 balls,
High.
2
Ball
strikes.
two. This is a team that really can give you trouble. The Bees.
Full count.
That's ball three. To the count. Here's the next pitch for Klassen. Swing and a miss on a slider for strike three, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 1, Esteury.
This Theory Ruiz is the batter rep for the Comets. He's 0 for 1. Check swing on a cutter for strike one. Acquired from the Athletics this year. Get his feet wet with the Comets. Strike two.
No balls, 2
Just to
strikes.
play for the Las Vegas Aviators. Oh, 2.
Ball 1.
That is high on a cutter for ball one.
2 strikes.
One, two.
2-2 the count.
Outside, ball two. Two the count. Here's a line drive to left field. That's a base hit for Ruiz, so that will go all the way in the corner. And for the second is in time. He'll get a base hit in the third. He'll runs a hit, none left. We go to the fourth. The Comets are up 2-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for OKC. No runs, a hit, no errors for the
third
Bees.
baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon is at the plate. Here he is. Mr. Anthony Rendon, a really good player with the Los Angeles Angels. Been with the Angels for most of his career. First pitch, and here's a line drive to left field. That's going to be down for a base hit. The second hit for the Bees. Aline had trouble picking it up. For the second will not be in time. It's a double for
Now
Anthony
batting,
Rendon.
right fielder, Tucker Flint.
And now Tucker Flint up at the plate. That was a good line drive right there as you look at the replay of Rendon. Aline just had trouble picking it up. By the time they threw it the second, it was too little, too late.
Ball, that's out.
Ball one. Grounded out his first time up, Tucker Flint.
That's a ball. 2-0. Ball 3.
Ball 3.
That's ball 4.
Ball 4. So now they've allowed a base hit and now a walk. Second walk for Miller tonight.
Blakely.
Warner Blakely flew out his first time up, batting left.
Ball 1.
It's high, ball 1. 10 stolen bases for Rendon. He's going for a strike on the curveball. Comets up 2-0, but early trouble as the Bees have runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Away.
Inside, ball 2.
That's a ground ball. And now no play. Now the bases are loaded.
Shortstop, Chad Stevens.
And Chad Stevens is going to be up. That's another base hit. That's 3 hits. So they've had 2 base hits and a walk. And now Chad Stevens is up. 0 for 1 tonight. Called for a strike. Well, the Bees did a lot of damage and hurt the Comets when they played in South Jordan at the Ballpark in America First Square. Comets lead the season series 4-2. So the Bees have a chance to possibly win the season series between these two. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bobby Miller already in early trouble, trying to get out of this jam. It's fouled away. I think they'll be okay with a sac fly. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away in the 4th.
Now back, the first baseman, Nico Cavadas.
Nico Cavadas, 0 for 1. Struck out his first time out. First strike.
Foul, that ball's foul.
Out of the way. That's a ground ball for a base hit. That scores 1. Here comes the second run. It's an RBI, 2 RBI single for Cavadas, and we are deadlocked at 2.
Catch up.
And the Bees did the exact same thing they did to the Comets back at the Ballpark at America First Square.
Nope.
Down low, ball 1. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball, another base hit. That also scores another run. It's an RBI single for Caleb Ketchup, and Salt Lake takes a 3-2 lead. Well, the Bees, like I said, did the exact same thing they did to the Comets back in South Jordan, and they've now taken the lead as a result. As Anthony Mulrine is up 0-1. Called for a strike. Cody Funderburk will climb, warming up in the Comets bullpen. This is the problem the Comets always have with Salt Lake. Here's a fly ball to left field, going to be caught. And no throw there, now 2 away here in the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nelson Rada.
Not the way for Bobby Miller to return to the Comets. Nelson Rada strike out and pop out his first 2 at plates. Already at 64 pitches and counting for Bobby Miller. That's hot now in the inning. But the Bees took advantage with a couple of runs in the play. So they had a couple of runners left on base. 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 walk, and 2 left. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Comets are now down 3-2. Make sure I have confirmed that already. Yep, I was right. Mike Ford will lead it off for the Comets as OKC is down 3-2 here in the 4th. Here's a fly ball to right field. This is heading foul, and it is heading foul.
Ball, that's outside.
It's outside.
That's ball 2.
Mm-hmm. Out of the way. So Nathan Orman, who going to join he is in D1. He'll actually join me in D2 because that's where I'm at.
That's ball 4. Take your base.
That's ball 4. So the Comets, who really just had less home runs, now going to have some more home runs. Hello, other people watching. Good night. A lot of people watching. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the sub. We are now at 388. Let's get to 400. We may get to 400 before August, the way this is going. 1 away in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Armando Alvarez.
Armando Alvarez, who had an RBI double his first time up, batting right. Comets are only down 3-2. They got the tying run at first. It's called for a strike. Thank you for the like. You guys have questions you want to ask me in the YouTube chat? Please make sure you state your name in the YouTube chat. And make sure you guys are speaking proper English so that way I can give you a shout out and give you a recommend hello. Just an FYI.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Two balls, 2 strikes. No, ball 4.
The right fielder, number 5, John Rhodes.
Yep, John Rhodes.
Aye. All 1's the count. No, inside.
So runners at first and second, 1 away in the 4th. 3-2 swing and a miss, strike 2 for John Rhodes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball. Two to count.
Two. Low ball 3. Chris Aline on deck. There's a fly ball to left field. Center fielder going back. Will make the catch for the second out. So John Rhodes has been retired.
Now
Now
batting,
2
left
away.
fielder, Chris Ali.
Ball, that's up there. Aye. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3.
Ball 3. That is Frank Rodriguez on deck. That's high, ball 4 to load the bases.
Now batting,
Third
number
walk for
21.
Klassen tonight. Frank Rodriguez is up.
Nope, that's foul. One ball, two strikes to count.
One, two to count.
Ball two.
High for ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2. Popped up. First baseman's under it. Now leave the bases loaded to end the fourth. So we have no runs. The log here. No runs, no hits, 3 left. Head of the fifth. Salt Lake up 3-2.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the left fielder, number 9, David Calabrese.
David Calabrese 0 for 1 with a walk tonight. So we start the fifth.
1-0. Ball. Ball, that's it.
Ball 3. Anthony Rendon on deck. 3-1. Fouled away.
Ball 4, that pitch slow.
Ball 4.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon. So the balls are becoming an issue for the Comets. Really is.
That ball's foul.
Fouled away.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Line drive, that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Tucker Flint. Now pitching, Cody
Funderburg, the new pitcher, so that's it for Bobby Miller.
Timeout. That ball got him right there.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Warner Blakely.
Warner Blakely.
Now batting, shortstop, Chad Stevens.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
Ball 2.
2-0.
4-2 Bees here in the 5th.
Ball, that's outside. Aye. Green.
Three.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nico Cavanos.
Aye. 0-1. He's out.
That's the inning. Good stop for Jordan Thompson, but another run has scored. A run on a hit, no errors, and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th, halfway through. Salt Lake up 4-2.
Leading off, the shortstop, Jordan Thompson.
He's out.
Now batting, third baseman, David Bodie.
That's a line drive. That's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 1, Esteury Ruiz.
Esteury Ruiz is up.
Aye. That's an out.
Over the first, not in time.
Now batting, first baseman, Mike Ford.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's the inning. No runs, a hit, and a runner left with ahead the 6, 4-2 Bees.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the second baseman, Caleb Ketchup.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
There's a line drive to deep center field. Ruiz going back to the wall, and this ball is gone. It's a solo shot for Caleb Ketchup, his first home run with the Bees. It's 5-2 Salt Lake here in the 6th. Well, you knew that was going to be really rough, if you ask me.
That's a ball. Hey! Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now batting, the center fielder, Nelson.
Away in the
Rada.
6. That's another base hit. That's going to bounce off the wall. And that's another hit. Really
Now
important.
batting, the left fielder, David Calabrese. Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Here's Anthony Rendon, 2 for 3 tonight. 2 away in the 6. Salt Lake up 5-2 here in the 6. Ground ball, that's going to get through. Over the first is not in time. Another base hit for the
The
Bees.
batter, the right fielder, Tucker
Oh, boy.
Flint.
Hey! Ball 1. Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
There's a ground ball. This will be over the first.
He's out.
That will be the inning. But a home run for Caleb Ketchup. Another run on 2 hits and 2 left. Bottom of the 6. Salt Lake up 5-2.
Now pitching for Salt Lake, number 64, Sean Anderson. Leading off, the designated hitter, Ryan Ward.
Yeah! Ball.
Now batting, second baseman, Armando Alvarez.
Ball. That's ball 2. Counts full.
John Rhodes on deck. Out of the way. No. Shit. Bye. That was my fault. Sorry about that, guys.
Now batting, the right fielder, John Rhodes.
Timeout. I got it.
The left fielder, number 31, Chris.
First, I'll lean got an RBI, which was a ground out.
Ball, that's upstairs. Two balls, one strike. Two balls, two strikes.
That's ball 3. Comets are down 5-2. Tying run at the plate. Go ahead run on deck. As a
Nope, that's foul.
It's a foul ball. Another broken bat. Excuse me. Apologies for the yawn. I'm going to be going to bed after this game is over.
Now batting, number 21.
Very Frank Rodriguez. All over the first, that's the inning. So the Comets got, let's see here, as we head to the 7th. So no runs, no hits. There was one error and one left. I believe one left the board. I could be wrong. Well, at the 7th, the Comets are down 5-2. Let me see how many runners were left on base. So it was 2. No runs, no hits. There was one error and one left. And Gardner Enriquez is up.
Enriquez.
Comets down 5-2. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Bees. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Comets.
For Salt Lake, the designated hitter, Warner Blakely.
Warner Blakely leading off the top of the 7th. The Indian Bulls here at Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark, as that's called for a strike. YouTuber, our producer, and engineer back at our 1340 studios here tonight.
Hey, 2.
That's caught, 1 away in the 7th.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the Comets, if they don't come back to win this game, as Chad Stevens is up, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts tonight.
Ball.
And that's not what I want. Stupid phone.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nico Cavadas.
Aye. Too high. Ball. Aye.
So nothing for the Bees, as we have the stretch in Singing, Oklahoma
Now pitching
Two.
for Salt Lake,
5-2 Oklahoma City.
number 24, Robert Stevenson.
Bring up Robert Stevenson.
Leading off, the shortstop, Jordan Thompson.
Ball one. Ball one, no strikes. Hey. One ball, one strike.
Out of the way. Two is outside.
Count full. Out.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Bodie.
Aye. 0-2 is the count.
Nothing in 2 for Bodie as we're past the stretch. Next pitch, here's a ground ball. That's Hunt for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Este Ruiz. Ruiz.
So nothing for the Comets. We'll go to the 8th. It's 5-2 Salt Lake.
Now pitching, Will Fly.
We're flying 13 appearances, winning a record, and if you look at the rest of the stats with Oklahoma City.
Leading off for Salt Lake, the second baseman, Caleb Ketchup.
One 0. Hey! I got a ball, one strike. Hey! One ball, two strikes.
One, two, the count.
Ball that side.
Outside ball 2.
Three and two.
Ball ran in the next pitch. For strike 3, 1 away in the 8th.
Now batting, the catcher, Anthony Mulrine.
Inside, ball 1. Hey! 1-1. Two balls, 2 strikes. Got him.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Nice
Nelson
strikeout.
Rada.
Nelson Rada, 1 for 4 with a double tonight. Trying to not fall asleep on commentary duties. It's like almost 5 o'clock in the morning.
Hey!
Oh, 1. There's a fly ball out in the foul. Los Angeles Dodgers game has gone final tonight in Cincinnati. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. A fly ball left field, and that's caught, and that's the inning. Nothing for the Bees. Will go to the bottom of the 8th. Comets down 5-2.
Now pitching for Salt Lake, number 60, Jack Dashwood.
Jack Dashwood, the new pitcher for the Bees.
Leading it off, the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Hey!
Victor Gonzalez warming up in the Bees bullpen. Oh, 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Ward.
Ryan Ward is up. First pitch.
Nope, that's
Outside.
inside. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2. Ball 3.
Armando Alvarez on deck.
Ball 4, take the base.
That's ball 4. Comets have had chances to get
Now
some runs on the
batting,
board,
second
and they haven't done
baseman,
that tonight.
Armando
We'll
Alvarez.
see if that will change here in the 8th.
Yeah! 0-1's the count. One and one. Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike. Three balls, 2 strikes. Ball 4.
The right fielder, number 5, John Rose.
John Rhodes is up. Fine run at the plate. Go ahead, run on deck. Off for strike. Sorry about this, y'all. Fly ball to center field. That's going to be caught for the second out of the game.
The left fielder, number 31, Chris Ali. Now pitching for Salt Lake, number 47,
If they're going to go, we'll close it out.
Gonzalez.
19th save. His only blown save was, interestingly enough, against the Comets.
Just out.
I'm going to switch everything right. That's a ground ball. That's for a base hit. Here comes a run that will score. Throw is in time. That one inning. So a base hit for the Comets, which will now end the inning. So it's no runs, a hit, and 2 left. We go the 9th. The Bees are leading 5-2. Justin Wrobleski, the new pitcher for the Comets. We start the 9th.
Justin Wrobleski.
For 2 with a couple of walks for Jalen Calabrese. Oh, 1 next pitch is fouled away.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
strike 3, 1 away in the ninth.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And now the dangerous Anthony Rendon.
What's the count?
Base hit. So Salt Lake is just trying to put some extra insurance just to make sure they don't have any issues heading into the bottom of the ninth. Now bring up Tucker Flint. You just cannot stop Anthony Rendon at this stage in the game. That's called first strike. Walk hit by a pitch for Tucker Flint tonight. 0-1. There's a line drive that's foul. So the Bees will more than likely make it 4-3 in the season series in favor of the Comets at this rate it's going.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Warner Blakely.
Warner Blakely.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Yep, 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Off for strike 3. Strike 2, next pitch.
The count's full.
High ball 3. The fly ball. It's a 9. No runs a hit and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Comets down 5-2. Got to get something going.
Leading off, the catcher, number 21.
That's not what I want.
Ball 1.
Ball 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jordan Thompson.
Nope, outside.
It's outside. 1-2 account. Next pitch for Gonzalez. Out of the way. After this game is over, we'll have your Comets post-game report. We'll recap the scoring. And let's look around the rest of the organization that's out of the way. Who's at the play of the game and a preview tomorrow. Yeah. Excuse me.
Now batting, the third baseman, David Brody.
One away at the 9, so yeah. Bodie's up. First pitch is called for a strike.
0-1.
The center fielder, number 1, Esteury Rui.
In for Victor Gonzalez. Of course, got runners on the back, so now they'll bring up Connor Brogdon.
Number 75, Connor Brogdon.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball 1, no strikes.
Brogdon just trying to get the sliced out. That will more likely do it. Fly ball, and that will end the game. Comets fall 5-2. The Salt Lake Bees here in the series opener. No runs, no hits, and a runner left. Comets had a lot of opportunities to get some runs on the board. Unfortunately, just wasn't enough. And they will fall 5-2. 5-10-1 for the Bees, 2-7-1 for the Comets. Tough loss for Oklahoma City. Bees will take the first game of the series, and now that it's 4-3 Comets in the season series. We didn't go over stats. We'll do that in just a second. That's the game right there, so there you go. So we've already gone over the stats. So winning pitcher will go to George Klassen. Proves a 7-5. 2 runs, 5 hits. Galaxy improves to 7-5. Bobby Miller will take the loss. 4 runs, 6 hits, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts in 4 innings. He falls to 2-4. Connor Brogdon 6th save on the year. So tough loss for the Comets. They'll look to get back into the win column tomorrow. And Bucky Jr. is just looking at me. I think Bucky Jr. wants me to go to bed. But we'll go to bed in a minute. Samuel Munoz has been called up. Also, another thing on the Dodgers report I have not discussed, that Cody Hosey is going to be coming back from injury. Same with Luis Galal-Moore. Alex Freeland's going to come back on the injured list. Same with Yoshinobu Yamamoto. So we're going to have some healthy players coming back very soon. We'll take it now through the rest of the PCL and the Dodgers organizations. We're almost on the last day of the trade deadline. Sugar Land beat Tacoma 4-2 as we start the PCL scoreboard. Winning pitcher for the Space Cowboys was Michel Tamarez. He's 2-1. He lost, goes to Jackson Kowar. He's 5-6. Samad Taylor had a 2-run homer for the Rainiers. Ben Gamal, Brendan Rogers, Zach Short had RBIs for Sugarland in the contest. El Paso beat Round Rock 6-1. Winning pitcher was Henry Baez. He's 10-9. Yanni Burrito's second save, the loss to Kumar Rocker. His first loss, he's 1-1. 5 RBIs for Gavin Sheets, including a home run for the Chihuahuas. Brendan Venezuela had an RBI for El Paso. Cooper Johnson had the only RBI single for the Express in the contest. Albuquerque beat Sacramento 2-1. Winning pitcher was Jimmy Hergert. He's 2-1. Jeff Criswell's 20th save. The loss to Lou Trevino. He's 7-1. Good outing for Mason Black. Did not, however, factor in a decision. Walker Jenkins had the only RBI for the River Cats. Robert Kalaz and Aaron Shunk had RBIs for the Isotopes in the contest. Las Vegas shut out Reno 3-0. Winning pitcher for the Aviators was ranked 264 and 10, missing by not 7th serve. The loss to Yber Diaz, he's 3-5. The only run scored in the contest for the Aviators, Carlos Cortez and Alexander home runs for the Aviators, and Henry Bolt's RBI for Las Vegas on the contest. Around the Dodgers organization, Los Angeles Dodgers back it up with back-to-back shutouts as they shut out the Reds 6-0. Dodgers have now won 5 in a row on this road trip. Tyler Glasnow, the win, improves to 10-6. Nick Martinez, the loss, he's 7-3. Only runs scored for the Dodgers. RBIs for Shohei Ohtani. Teoscar Hernandez had 3 to lead the way for the Dodgers. Michael Conforto and Hai-Sung Kim had RBIs. 3 hits, 1 walk, 8 strikeout for Tyler Glasnow. Nick Martinez, 5 innings, 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. Dodgers will wrap up their 3-game set with the Reds tomorrow night. Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers, Andrew Abbott for the Cincinnati Reds before they head off to Tampa Bay on Friday night. As I'm going the wrong way. And the Dodgers minor league system, AA Tulsa falling to Midland 5-3. Shohei Tamaka got the winner for 5-2. Jack Dreyer the loss. He's 1-4. Drew Swift, Mike Sirota had RBIs for the Drillers. Jermaine Rosario, 3 runs, 8 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts, factored in a no decision. Josue De Paula was 1-for-4 with a hit, so that's good. Clark Elliott hit a 3-run homer for Midland. Tommy White, Tehran Lorenzo, RBI for Midland in the contest. Gage Jump, 3 runs, 6 hits, no walks, 3 strikeouts, factored in no decision. Ben Bowden's 23rd save. Tulsa will take on Midland tomorrow night at 6:30. Blake Beers for Midland, Justin Jarvis for the Drillers in the contest. The Comets will continue their series with the Bees tomorrow night, another 7:05 first pitch. Gavin Stone, who had a good outing against the Aces on Thursday, he will start for the Comets. He's 6-5 with a 4.46 earned run average. Takes on Dakota Hudson, who's been off on a bit of a struggle skid of late.
He is 9-10 with a 5.02 earned run average. Another 7:05 first pitch. Gates open at 6 o'clock. Tickets are available. Call 405-218-2150 or order your tickets at OKCComets.com or stop by the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark box office located on South Mickey Manor Drive. It'll be open tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Live coverage will begin at 6:50 with Comets on deck here on 1340 The Game, 1340thegame.com, or on the iHeartRadio app. Streaming coverage of the game will be on MLB TV and the Valley Sports Live here in Oklahoma City. Salt Lake wins it 5-2 over the Comets. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Bees, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Comets. Winning pitcher was George Klassen. He's 7-5. Connor Brogdon 6 save. Bobby Miller, the loss, he's 2-4 in the season. With the win, the Bees are back up above 500 at 52-51. The Comets fall to 64-39. Thank you for our producer and engineer, the YouTuber, back at our 1340 studios. I'm Dean DeVoe saying good night from Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. Thanks as always for joining us. We will talk to you tomorrow. We'll have college football coming up later today. Coming up next, it's the Infinity Network Sports Studios programming already in progress. You've been listening to OKC College Baseball presented by H&H Shooting Sports.